Hello, kindred spirits. Welcome to the Magical Mystical Divinations podcast. I'm your host, Southern Mystic Tama P, creator of mysticdivinations.com. That's mystic with a K, by the way. I invite you into my sacred space located in the heart of East Tennessee. Grab your favorite drink and hang out with me for a spell as we connect on a higher level. So this is Season 3, Episode 4, titled Mystical Places. What is a mystical place? It is a location that evokes a sense of mystery, wonder, or spiritual significance. It can be a place associated with legends, myths, or a unique atmosphere. It can be a natural landscape, an ancient ruin, or a place of religious importance, captivating visitors with its energy and history. Many mystical places are tied to religious or spiritual traditions, like Buddhist pilgrimage sites or Hindu holy cities. Or it can be your very own mystical place, a sacred space that you create. You can dedicate a space indoors or a space outdoors to be your private sanctuary, perfect for deep meditation, prayer, and reflection. I go in depth about creating such a sacred space in Season 1 of my Magical Mystical Divinations podcast. There, you can find a lot more information and insight about creating your own sacred space. But in today's episode, we are going to discuss mystical places and what shrouds them in mystery, awe, and wonder, and what draws us to these places. Mystical places are often connected to stories, myths, legends, adding to the allure and mystique. They can possess a distinct atmosphere with a palpable sense of energy or presence. Natural landscapes such as mountains, forests, or bodies of water can be considered mystical due to their unique formations or perceived power. Some mystical places are deeply rooted in history and cultural practices of a region. I'm sure you can think of some wondrous and mystical places near you, or a destination you have visited, or a destination that you want to visit that invites exploration and contemplation. For myself, I can spend time in the woods or near a lake and find wonder there amongst the rocks, the plant life, as I listen and connect with nature. I have been drawn to the woods since I was a young child. I didn't sense danger there, although I did have a healthy dose of respect for the potential of danger. But I instead felt peace and appreciation for the ground beneath my feet and the sky above me. I admired the wildlife and plant species which lived and thrived in those woods, cultivating a sense of belonging, recognizing that we all held space in this world and lived separate, yet we lived together. Being in nature always brought me back to the roots of our existence. It calms me instantly and distracts me from my busy thoughts and worries. You can say that a place is magical or mystical when it has a special mysterious quality that makes it seem wonderful and exciting, enchanting, or beautiful. But there are places that are known for more than just beauty and enchantment, and these places are available to visit. One such place that I did have the pleasure to visit was Sedona, Arizona, known for its red rock formations and alleged vortexes of energy and spiritual atmosphere. The area's natural beauty, combined with beliefs of healing energy centers, draws those seeking a deeper connection with themselves and their environment. Sedona is renowned for its towering red sandstone formations, sculpted by wind and water over millions of years. The red, orange, and even the purple hues of the rocks shift with the light, creating a visually captivating landscape. Sedona is famous for its purported energy vortexes believed to be swirling centers of energy that enhance spiritual practices, healing, and self-discovery. These vortexes are said to amplify feelings of well-being and facilitate a deeper connection with oneself and the environment. You may ask, what is a vortex and why do people seek these out? Well, a vortex is described to be the natural intersections of electromagnetic earth energy. I will add a little more information on vortexes in just a few minutes, but the entire Sedona area is considered to be a deeply spiritual destination. There are specific locations where some say they feel the energy more intensely. Native Americans believe that a spiritual transformation occurs more easily here because the veils to other dimensions are more translucent and accessible. The iconic Chapel of the Holy Cross is also there, built into the red rocks. It is a popular destination for prayer, reflection, and experiencing the spiritual energy of the area. There is truly something for everyone in Sedona. Another mystical place with magical enchantment is the Joshua Tree in California. Tucked away in the high desert of Southern California, the Joshua Tree is more than just a picturesque landscape of rugged rock formation. It's a place where history and mysticism converge. The Joshua Tree, a twisted yucca species that gives the region its name, is a symbol of resilience and adaptation. Joshua Tree's unique energy may be tied to its geological makeup. The region's iconic monzogranite boulders, rich in quartz, are believed to act as natural amplifiers of the Earth's energy. Like Sedona's vortexes, the Joshua Tree is thought to have energetic alignments that promote creativity, healing, and spiritual awakening. Another prehistoric monument with standing stones shrouded in mystery regarding its construction and purpose is Stonehenge in England. I haven't made it to that destination yet, but it is on the bucket list. Stonehenge is shrouded in mystery due to the unanswered questions surrounding its construction and purpose. While theories abound, including religious rituals, astronomical alignments, burial grounds, and even a healing site, no single explanation definitively answers why Stonehenge was built. Despite ongoing research, Stonehenge continues to be a site of fascination and speculation, with new discoveries constantly reshaping our understanding of this ancient monument. Many believe that the stones may have held spiritual powers, because the materials used to build Stonehenge weren't just chosen for convenience. The sarsen stones and blue stones may have held spiritual and symbolic meaning for Neolithic people. The stones, including the blue stones from Wales, were transported great distances over 150 miles away. That was a feat of engineering for the time. The monument is famously aligned with the sunrise on the summer solstice and the sunset on the winter solstice, suggesting a connection to the sun's movements, possibly a calendar or a place of worship. Today, Stonehenge holds a special place for modern pagans and druids, who see it as a sacred space for their rituals and celebrations. Back in the United States, there is Big Sur, California. The breathtaking coastal landscape of Big Sur is considered a natural cathedral, offering a place for spiritual connection and healing. The dramatic cliffs, towering redwood forests, and sweeping ocean views create a powerful, awe-inspiring natural setting. Big Sur's unique beauty and solitude have attracted artists, writers, and musicians for decades, inspiring them in their work and prompting spiritual reflection. Big Sur is about the mountains and the ocean and the interface between the two. As early 20th century resident poet Robinson Jeffers called it the greatest meeting of land and sea in the entire world. But let's take a shift in direction and a different approach to mystical places. For instance, not all mystical places are poetic and charming in their history, such as Salem, Massachusetts, with several places of historical and spiritual significance related to the Salem witch trials and beyond. While the trials represent a dark chapter of religious intolerance and persecution, Salem has since become a place where modern witchcraft and paganism are openly practiced and celebrated. This duality creates a unique spiritual landscape, offering a space for exploring both the historical injustices and the contemporary expressions of faith. Salem hosts events like the Salem Witchcraft and Folklore Festival and the Salem Haunted Happenings in October, which acknowledge the city's history while also celebrating modern paganism and witchcraft. The city features well-preserved colonial-era homes and buildings, offering a glimpse into Salem's past. Salem is also known for the beloved Bewitched television series, which I still watch to this day. With a statue dedicated to the show, Salem is also notorious for one of the filming locations for the movie Hocus Pocus. Modern witches in Salem are actively redefining the term witch, often emphasizing empowerment, intuition, and positive change. In essence, Salem's spiritual significance lies in the ability to hold both the painful legacy of the witch trials and the vibrant, evolving practices of modern-day witchcraft, creating a unique space for reflection, learning, and spiritual exploration. You don't always have to travel far to find a place of spiritual or mystical persuasion. Many national parks offer a sense of awe and inspiration through their natural beauty, providing opportunities for reflection and spiritual connection. Such places include Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming. This U.S. national park is one of the most awe-inspiring destinations in America. From hot springs and waterfalls to geysers and wildlife, you can experience many wonders of nature amidst this ancient landscape. Yellowstone is a beautifully bizarre hypothermal and geological hodgepodge of mineral structures resembling frozen waterfalls, erupting geysers, and hot spring pools with rainbow rings. One thing to keep in mind is that many places offer energies from the elements found in nature, and we can appreciate and work with these energies from certain landscapes. Rocks and boulders have long held spiritual significance across various cultures and belief systems, often symbolizing strength, stability, endurance, and a connection to the earth and the divine. Water often symbolizes birth, cleansing, and the flow of life and emotions. It can represent both the power of nature and a connection to the divine, embodying concepts of purification, wisdom, and the interconnectedness of all things. Trees and plants have a special significance across many cultures and religion, often symbolizing life, growth, wisdom, and connection, and represent the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, and serve as bridges between different realms, like the heavens and the earth. Due to the elemental energies of focus, there are many mystical and sacred places to visit around the world, such as the Murakami Japanese Gardens in Florida. Murakami's series of gardens mirror the major periods of Japanese landscape design, from the zigzagging bridges of the Heian period to the stone kotoji lanterns of the Meiji era. It makes an ideal setting for introspection, or travel to Japan, to visit many mystical and spiritual places, from serene temples and shrines to sacred mountains and natural wonders. For the Japanese, Mount Fuji symbolizes purity, perseverance, and eternity. Its steep slopes and snowy peaks inspire respect and contemplation. With so many mountain peaks and ranges in the country, it was inevitable that mountains would be seen as sacred. In ancient times, there arose a belief that, after death, the spirits of those who had left their earthly form climbed up mountains and became gods at the summit. Then they were transformed into household gods ready to protect their families. That's interesting about Japan, but you could also take a trip to Hawaii, because Hawaii boasts numerous places imbued with spiritual significance and mystical allure. These sites, ranging from temples to natural landmarks, offer a glimpse into the island's rich cultural and historical heritage. Hawaii's magic stems from its unique blend of natural beauty, rich culture, and a strong sense of community, often referred to as the aloha spirit. The island offers diverse landscapes from volcanic craters and lush rainforests to pristine beaches and active volcanoes. The aloha spirit, a concept encompassing love, compassion, and kindness, is a core part of Hawaiian culture and contributes to the welcoming atmosphere. The emphasis on respecting and connecting with nature is deeply ingrained in Hawaiian culture, fostering a sense of harmony and peace. It's a place where you can experience both the raw power of nature and the warmth of a welcoming community, making it a truly special and unforgettable destination. There are so many sacred locations I simply can't name them all. But finding a place with waterfalls or hot springs is a great way to relax and delve deep into the wonders of introspection. Many cultures view hot springs as sacred spaces where physical and spiritual well-being can be attained. Such a place is Hot Springs, Arkansas. Hot Springs, Arkansas is a mystical destination that has been revered for centuries. The warm, healing, natural hot springs have long been used by Native American tribes for medicinal purposes. And then there are waterfalls. The flowing water of a waterfall is often associated with cleansing both physically and spiritually, washing away negativity and impurities. Waterfalls are powerful natural phenomena that can evoke a sense of awe and connection to the natural world, reminding us of our place within the larger cosmos. Such a place is Mythical Falls, which is a beautiful and isolated waterfall in Pennsylvania, characterized by red bedrock, cascading water, and unique geological features like chasms and boulder cities. Mythical Falls is characterized by its beauty, including the main falls with a deep pool and spout, as well as smaller cascades and slides above and below. Reaching the falls involves a bushwhack, meaning hiking off trail, through the creek and surrounding terrain. Now, I haven't been there, but I personally adore Abram Falls in the beautiful Smoky Mountains of East Tennessee. My husband and I love chasing waterfalls, so to speak, and Abram Falls is named after Cherokee Chief Abram. It holds various layers of meaning and significance, including a spiritual dimension, particularly through its association with water and Cherokee culture. Abrams Falls is one of the most impressive waterfalls in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Although the waterfall is only 20 feet high, the large amount of water that rushes over the fall more than makes up for its lack of height. It's the most voluminous waterfall in the park. The rushing water from the falls collects in a large deep pool at its base that creates a picture-perfect sight. Please keep in mind, however, that swimming here is extremely dangerous because of strong currents and an undertow. To see the falls is deemed moderate to strenuous and is approximately 5 miles round trip. Another one of my favorite falls is Cumberland Falls in my neighboring state of Kentucky, known as the Niagara Falls of the South. We have visited these spectacular falls and will again in the future in hopes of experiencing the moonbow. The phenomenon of the moonbow at Cumberland Falls in Kentucky holds significant spiritual meaning for many, particularly within the Native American traditions. According to some interpretations, the moonbow was seen as a gift from the Great Spirit and elder fires above. Deliverance and a reminder of their presence and constant support. The land around Cumberland Falls, known as the land of the Thunderbolt, was considered sacred by these nations, and the moonbow was a consecrated area where blessings and power were sought. Even before the Cherokee and the Shawnee, other Native Americans revered the Cumberland Falls and the moonbow, recognizing its spiritual significance. Moonbows can also be interpreted as a symbol of hope and promise in times of darkness, which brings me to the light, specifically the Northern Lights in Fairbanks, Alaska. For supernatural wonders, visit Fairbanks, Alaska, considered the best place to witness the Northern Lights in the States. It's no wonder these awe-inspiring curtains of color rippling in waves across the heavens can be found in mythology across many early groups, often seen as a connection to ancestors in the spirit world. Many believe the lights are spirits of the departed, dancing or playing games in the sky, or that they carry messages between worlds. These beliefs shape cultural practices and highlight the aurora's role in storytelling, rituals, and the cycle of life and death. For many Alaskan indigenous groups, the Northern Lights are believed to be the spirits of ancestors, loved ones, or even animals they hunted. The aurora is viewed as a bridge between the earthly and spiritual realms, a way for the living to connect with those who have passed on. Due to the spiritual significance of the lights, many cultures emphasize the importance of showing respect during their display. Practices like whistling or making loud noises can be seen as disrespectful and potentially lead to negative consequences. For something on the spookier side, you can visit Savannah, Georgia. I love the South, specifically because of the superstition and folklore prevalent in a lot of southern states. Savannah, Georgia is a captivating and historic city shrouded in mystery and intrigue. One of the city's main draws is its plethora of ghost stories, which have been passed down for generations. Visitors can take guided tours to explore haunted mansions and hear chilling tales about the city's dark past. Hoodoo and voodoo traditions are often intertwined with Savannah's ghost stories, with tales of curses, protective charms, and rituals linked to specific locations and paranormal encounters. Savannah, Georgia stands as a timeless tapestry woven with the threads of history, architecture, and faith. Your stroll through the cobblestone streets offers more than just a taste of Southern charm. It invites you to explore the sacred spaces that have served as pillars of community and spirituality for centuries. Savannah is widely recognized as one of America's most haunted cities, and its numerous cemeteries, historic homes, and battlefields rumored to be home to restless spirits attracts many. Most of the locals believe these hauntings are tied to the city's past battles, epidemics, and instances of slavery and violence. I believe I could go on endlessly about mystical places. For many, those places will be holy and sacred. For others, those locations may have a dark past with plenty of tragedy. But each place holds a special power, a unique significance that can call out to us during different phases of our life. We are all a blend of dark and light, of good and bad. We are all centers of energies housed in human bodies with unlimited potential, only limited by our imaginations. Which brings me back to geological vortexes. A geological vortex, often referred to as an energy vortex, is a location where it is believed that energy either enters or exits the Earth's surface, creating a unique geological and sometimes spiritual experience. The energy itself is invisible, but people often report feeling physical sensations like tingling, warmth, or a sense of peace and tranquility when present at a vortex site. The experience of a vortex is often subjective and can be influenced by personal beliefs and expectations. It's commonly believed that a vortex or portal is a gateway where many spirits and entities can pass through very easily in and out of an area or place, so to speak. Vortexes are found worldwide, from Sedona in Arizona and California's Mount Shasta to the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Where is the strongest vortex, you might ask? Well, my research indicates that Cathedral Rock, one of Sedona's most iconic formations, is said to be the most powerful vortex is located off Backo Beyond Road. Just remember to bring your hiking gear and maybe a journal. Be sure to also bring an open mind. One more vortex or series of vortex that I wish to mention is the vortexes in our human body, which is known as the 7 chakras. These are known as vortexes of power. The chakras represent our power, both when dealing with the external physical world as well as with the astral and spiritual world. The 7 chakras can be visualized as spinning vortexes of energy located along the spine. Each one is associated with different aspects of physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. These vortexes, rooted in ancient Indian spiritual traditions, are believed to be energy centers that influence our overall health and consciousness. Some believe that certain locations on Earth, like Sedona, Arizona, are known as vortexes where the Earth's energy is concentrated, and these can be used for chakra balancing and spiritual growth. Our chakra vortexes represent our power, and we can cleanse, balance, and open these vortexes anywhere in this world or anywhere in our home. Inside the sacred space we have created, whether it be inside our minds, in the woods, or a room in our home. Mystical places are everywhere, and you don't have to travel very far to find them, or you can make them a vacation or destination. Mystical wellness can be attained right at home. Mystical wellness, also sometimes referred to as spiritual wellness, is about connecting with something greater than oneself, finding meaning and purpose in life, and cultivating inner peace and harmony. You can use mystical places to help cultivate your mystical wellness, but again, you can also do this anywhere and at any time. But mystical wellness encompasses practices like meditation, prayer, and exploring personal values, and can lead to a stronger sense of resilience and well-being. But you can tap into your mysticism anywhere, at any time, in any way that you feel drawn to. Remember this quote: "The ground on which we stand is sacred ground. It is the blood of our ancestors." I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Season 3. The universe inspired this particular episode and topic, and I hope I have been able to inspire you. This has been a Mystic Divinations podcast. I am your host, Tama P. Please like and subscribe, and I would love to hear from you, so feel free to comment. Also, be sure to visit my mysticdivinations.com website. That's mystic with a K, by the way.